And we are delighted to welcome this morning an actress who's not won one Oscar, but she got very greedy and very good, and she won 2 Oscars. She's in a league of her own, truly. Hilary Swank is with us. Very good morning to you.
Good morning.
It's
Thank
lovely
you for
to see
having
you.
me.
Firstly, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Yeah?
Are you have your hand on your back.
Are you
I'm
okay?
going to tell everybody that, yes, my back right now is hurting
Well,
me
I
a
know
little
you
bit.
like your fitness and, you know...
I do. I've never had any sort of back problems, so knock on wood, it'll go away and never come back.
Very
How
good.
did you do it then?
Just, I think traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Airplanes.
Simple as that.
P.S. I love you.
Yes.
It's really lovely.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, because I spent 2 hours just sitting there, just going, you know, alternatively sort of smiling and almost crying, because I'm a man, I don't cry.
Yes, you do.
I do cry. It was lovely. It was very emotional. Did you enjoy making it?
I did very much. It was so much fun for me to be able to do kind of a lighter movie. You know, there's a lot of dark movies this season, so I'm usually in those ones, but it was nice to be in a little bit of light and be a little romantic and comedic.
Yeah, and Gerard is just superb in this.
Isn't
Gerard
he?
Butler. Yeah, I loved him in Phantom as well.
Yeah.
And he, you know, it was nice to work with him.
Excellent. He's obviously, like you said, such a talent, but he's also such a charming guy, funny, down to earth.
There was 10 minutes, I think it must have been 10 minutes, the opening scene with just you, bedroom, etc. We don't give away too much in the film,
Yes.
but it was a fantastic opening to the film.
Thank you. That was actually a 12-page scene. So
Was it?
Yeah, and it's about 12 minutes, and that's about 10% of, you know, the movie script.
Was it?
So yeah, it's really fun to do a scene that is that long.
Right.
Talk about giving it away, because a lot of people will have read the book anyway, which was written by Cecilia Ahern, who was only
Yes,
21
when she wrote that.
I know. I asked her how she came up with the idea, and she said, I was just going to sleep one night, and the idea came to me, and I got up and wrote it immediately. She wrote it in like 2 days.
It's a fantastic idea.
It really is.
Give us a little bit of the plot. For
Okay,
people
well, the
who don't-
plot is that Jerry Butler, who plays my husband, he dies of a brain tumor. And I know that doesn't sound funny, but he actually, while he's on, you know, dying, he writes me these letters to help me get on with my grieving process.
Yeah.
So after he's gone, the letters start coming, and he has me doing all these fun things with my friends and kind of finding myself again.
Fun things with friends, finding yourself again. I think that leads us nicely into a clip. Have a look at this.
Oh my God. What happened to our oars?
Lisa Kudrow there plays a brilliant comedic role opposite you, doesn't she?
Yes, she's so funny. She's so wonderful, too.
Yeah, it was clear that you have a chemistry in real life as well, and with Gina as well, who was the other character
Yeah,
there.
with Gina Gershon, and I mean, this is such a wonderful cast. We have Harry Connick Jr., Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Kathy Bates.
Yeah, and Kathy Bates is your mother, and she
Yes.
plays her role very nicely in this, doesn't she? Because we're just not sure about her and your relationships throughout this movie, and at the end, well, this is at the end, and again, we can't give it all away, but it is, you know, you had to dig quite deep for that, or?
Yeah, you know, the thing is a lot of my movies have obviously been physical, putting on 19 pounds of muscle for $1 Million Baby or Passing as a Boy, and Boys Don't Cry. So to do something that was more physically like me, you know, that wasn't the challenge. The challenge in this movie was the emotional challenge, but as well as finding the humor within that emotion.
Yes. I can imagine. It's a wonderful movie.
Thank
your
you.
relationship with your real mother, if we can just get away from that film just for a minute, was an interesting one as well, because it wasn't always easy for you, was it? I mean, your story is an interesting one, and you had to fight for everything, didn't you? And so did Mum.
Yes, very much so. You know, my mom believed in me, though, and she gave me that gift of believing me and allowing me to believe in myself and to say, you know, work as hard as you can, don't ever give up. And, you know, without my mom, I don't know where I'd be today. She's an amazing woman.
Yeah, where would you be geographically? Because you started in Lincoln, Nebraska,
Yes.
which is in the middle. It's one of these places that had the ice storms last
Yes.
week. Okay, that's in the Midwest. Then it was what, California or?
Then I
or
grew up
Washington?
really in Bellingham, Washington, but my mom and I went down to California when I was about halfway through my 15th year.
Yeah,
to
okay.
pursue acting.
And home now has to be LA?
Now,
or?
yes, well, I lived in New York for 8 years, but I just moved back to Los Angeles about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Where's Mum now?
She's in Los Angeles, too, so she's happy that I'm back.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
I bet she...
love being nearby her.
Is there an Oscar feel to this for you? You're quite experienced at... you're
no.
you're 2 for 2 on these. I mean...
You guys, you're so kind. No, I think this is just more of a fun movie. You know, it's a great holiday movie. I think it's one of those movies that reminds you of what's important in life and to hold those ones you love dear, because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. It's just a great love story.
Take tissues to this movie. That's definitely what I learned from this. Wonderful cast and a fantastic performance from you. I mean, you were in just about every single scene.
I think that I was, and it was great. I worked every single day, and a new, I call it the revolving door of actors. Someone new came in every day that I got to work with, so it was a lot of fun.
Okay, demanding but excellent. P.S. I love you. It's out at the beginning of January, and it stars Hilary Swank. Thank you very much. It's very nice to meet you. And I hope your back gets better.
Thank you so much. I'm sure it will.
Have you taken all your pills today? Because it's been
all
in the
my
papers,
vitamins.
all your vitamins. You're 45 a day.
They neglected to tell the whole story in that article, but
sure.
I had cut my hair off to help cancer patients. So I was taking some vitamins to make my hair really strong and shiny, and also to boost my immune system at that point because I was traveling an awful lot.
Right. And
Now, if there's a back vitamin, I'll take it.
and suddenly they say you're rattling, and they suggest all sorts of other things. It's impossible, isn't it?
That's the way it is.
Every time. Good luck in Ireland. I think you're going over there later on as well.
Yes, I am.
Some
this
beautiful
afternoon.
scenery in this movie as well.
Yeah,
It's
well, we
just
saw a
visually
glimpse
stunning.
just in a clip, didn't we?
Yeah.
Really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
and
too.
have a lovely Christmas.
You too.
With your
Thank
mum?
you for having me. With my mom,
Good.
yes.
Good.
Thank you.
Enjoy. All right. Now, check.